When all hell broke loose, something inside me that was bugging me, and realized everyone has their own perception, everyone has whatever media has given them. Other celebs that came in were all put into a place which was a bit more less crowded. So they couldn't believe that they put me here. So for them, I was a monkey in a zoo for a while. And after the first 10-15 days, they got used to the fact that Raj hai, theek hai. Put together a collection of about 70-80 different masks. True. And it became a thing. And I'm going to keep it on me as a reminder, because those trollers that used to troll me all the time, that Sharminda hai, ye hai, wo hai. I was surviving on biscuits and water. I just couldn't eat that food. It was going through me. I lost 17 kilos in 2 months just eating biscuits and drinking mineral water. Bail aa chuki thi. Didn't have a family member outside. Jo jaake wo 500 rupees jama kar de. We follow the laws of the land. Now please let us out. So yeah, I'm in touch with a couple of those people.
Hello and welcome to ETimes. My name is Jigarsha, and today we have with us a businessman who's soon going to make his debut as an actor and a director who made it possible. So Raj Kundra, Shahnawaz Ali, welcome to ETimes. Now Raj, first question to you, when I heard that you're making a film on your own life, I was like, why do you want to relive that moment?
Why do I want to relive it? I needed closure somewhere. You know, when all hell broke loose, I just felt that a certain type of closure. There was something inside me that was bugging me of what I'd gone through, and I just wanted the world to see. And realize everyone has their own perception, everyone has whatever media has given them. I think there was somewhere I wanted them to see that despite everything, there is still a life that wasn't required to go through, not just for me, but for a lot of people that are inside. So it was a story of emotions, of how people bond inside, the conditions that we all had to live in, the food, the drink. And I just felt that this would be closure for me of sorts. And that's why when Shahnawaz said that don't turn your notes that you've written into a book, because that was the plan, I was writing every day for a memoir. He said, please don't turn it into a book. I think it's got legs to stand on, and I want to make a movie on it. And that's where Vikram Bhatti, the writer, Shahnawaz came together, and I found it really interesting. But there's no plans to ever act in it. I think that's when Shah sort of said, I want a newcomer for this, because I don't want anyone. If you see all the actors in the films, there are people that are not sort of known in Bollywood. There are no celebrity faces where you say, I've seen him in another film. We want it to be really authentic and real to the film. And that's when he took a call that we're going to go something different on this project, and it'll be newcomers and new faces. And it'll look as authentic, as real as it was in my notes.
Okay. How was he as an actor?
How were you as an actor?
I'll pay you after, please. Acha bolo.
Payment nahi aayi kab tak? Payment aa gayi?
Payment wahan se mujhe aa rahi hai.
You know, as an actor, I have to say, it didn't feel like that I was working with a first-time actor. I've been doing ads and all. I've been working with other actors, professional actors, but he was never throughout the journey. I felt like I'm working with a newcomer. You know, we've thrown him all the technical challenges possibly any actor can go through, but I never for once felt like he's a newcomer. Apart from that, apart from the acting bit, he was so disciplined, he was so committed, you know, to my vision that, okay, whatever you say, he was there on time, he was there with how many ever takes I wanted, he was there, although there was not many takes, but how many ever takes I wanted, he was there, he was before time, ready always, with his costume, with his makeup, everything done in there. Not for once I have to think about कि अच्छा राज शायद ready नहीं होगा, कि राज को थोड़ा time लगेगा, या राज को थोड़ा time और देना चाहिए. No, he was there. So he made my journey as a director so much easier. Before we start the project, we thought maybe, oh, it's the first time we need to have that much time and all, but no, we did it we shot the entire film in 19 days. That's how good he was.
19 days.
That's how good he was.
19 days.
We had a very hungry team. You know, there's a lot of debutants in the movie, and I think it's just a hungry team. The director, the editor, the writer. Who else we have? The music, the background score by Prince Mullah. We're all first timers, and I think we were just hungry. We liked the project, and we just wanted to tell this story. Wow.
So can I say the actor Raj Kundra was well trained by Shilpa Shetty over the years?
थोड़ा सा असर तो पड़ा ही होगा, but no, we all, we took a acting workshop. Had an acting coach, Avnish Mishra. He's a theatre stage actor and director, so he helped me. Shahnawaz was there for workshops, and I think that really helped break the ice. We did a lot of workshops together.
I was reading a book about a Nazi survivor who then became an actor, and when he was shooting a film about Nazis, he was scared to go on the sets because he was reliving, because what happened to him in real life was being redone on screen. So when you went on the sets, was it similar?
Very similar. I got goosebumps the first day I walked in.
I have right.
I saw the whole set, and it was pretty much what I had gone through. So the way I had described the jail in my notes, there was one inmate who had also come out, and I made him meet Shahnawaz and say, look, you tell him everything, how it looked, where you walked, how the toilets were, how everything was, so that he's got both sides of the story. And when I walked in first day on the set, it was like, oh my God. I really felt like I was back in jail. I think it helped emote a lot as well. There were a lot of scenes, emotional scenes, where they never once told me you have to cry. There was just, he says, this is the scene, you're speaking to Shilpa for the first time, or your bail's been rejected, and you feel. And I remembered when it actually happened, and those emotions just came out. So I just started bawling and crying at the time. So that was probably the easier part because I relived it. The hard part was when he said, okay, now I need this camera angle from this side, do it again.
God.
That was really hard.
You're not a professional actor,
exactly,
so it's difficult to remote.
To remote. And I said, this is the emotion that's just come now. Now you want me to do it again? I don't know if it's going to be real or not, but we pulled it off. Budget कम था हमारे पास, एक ही कैमरा था. आज कैमरा ज़्यादा है.
आज कैमरा ज़्यादा है, 3 कैमरा है आज.
True. But Shahnawaz, did you do any research? Did you go into the Arthur Road jail? Did you check out by in person?
I told him to come. He didn't come. यार कितनी बार I wrote to him. I said, "Rajo jail." I नहीं मिलने.
No, so we did a lot of research. I never went in Arthur Road jail to check out, but we had Raj, who spent 63 days in the jail. Then there were a few other inmates of him who got bail later on, and they came out. We got in touch with them. They gave us an insight how the whole jail works, how it looks like, how people behave, what are the schedule of the jail. So jail सुन के ऐसा लगता है ना कि वो अंदर पत्थर तोड़ रहा होगा या ये कर रहा होगा या पता नहीं क्या कर रहा होगा. Arthur Road is nothing like that. When they first narrated to me, it felt like more of a military school or an army school, a regimented thing, where it starts at this clock, it ends at this clock. You can eat at this time, you can sleep at this time, you can walk at this time. So it was like a clockwork schedule for every one of them, apart from the other activities. So we got all the details from other inmates, and that's how we built our blueprints, and that's how we made our sets.
Are you still in touch with the inmates that were around you around the same time?
So I tell you, there were a few of them that had got their bail, but they didn't know where to go and pay that 500 rupees to get out, and they were stuck. Okay. So a few of them requested, sir, हमारी bail आ चुकी है, हम लोग पिछले 5 महीने 6 महीने से यहीं हैं, हमको बाहर निकलना नहीं आ रहा. So I took their UT numbers, I came out, I hired a lawyer, and I just said, please यार, इनका bail हो चुका है, जो भी लगेगा पैसा, just do it and have them come out. So I think till now about half a dozen people we've helped just pay. It's a small amount, so it's not the amount, but just get them out of there so that they can come and, these are breadwinners for their family. So I think 7-8 people have come out and they're back into their normal jobs and everything. But it's just sad that bail aa chuki thi. They didn't have a family member outside. जो जाके वो 500 रुपए जमा कर दे, कोई lawyer को सामने खड़ा करे कि भाई, we've done what we had to do, we followed the laws of the land, now please let us out. So I'm in touch with a couple of those people that we've helped out and done whatever we can for them.
Do you somehow feel that the way jail surroundings are, they need an improvement?
100%, and it's unfortunate because I think एक तो जगह कम है, crime बढ़ते जा रहा है, city बढ़ती जा रही है, and they're all being thrown into this one jail. I think two. There's the other one is Taloja, and then there's this Arthur Road. But it's like the capacity is 800 people, and there are 3,000 people inside.
Wow.
So you hear about it, but now you'll actually see it. In the barrack that I was in, Chechar, it was for 50 people, and we had 250 people. Yeah. So there was no at night time when you had to sleep, you couldn't see the floor. So even to go to the washroom, which is the far end, you had to literally step on people and keep saying sorry all the way, and they give you dirty looks as you're going past. But it is what it is. And like I said, this is just for the poster. There was no luxury of sleeping on your back. Everyone has to sleep on their sides. And when there are newbies that have come in, neye log jo aate hain, they have to be put on top of you because there's no space to sleep. So literally they're in the air. Then they don't even touch the floor. And if heaven forbid you need to go to the loo at night and you come out of this spring system, to come back in,
Yeah.
you literally have to wake up people, push them, and that's where fights begin because people are irritated, you know. And so for that reason, it wasn't a good memory, and I just feel sorry for the people who are stuck inside like sardines. And this is a detention center.
Yeah.
It's somewhere where you're put in just for that till the charge sheet comes, so that you don't mess around with the witnesses, which I understand. But they're accused; they're not guilty yet.
Yeah.
I think basic fundamental rights they need. You know, their food, water, drink. Nothing's there. There's no hygiene, and we're not expecting a resort or a 5-star hotel, but basic necessities that one is entitled to.
I saw that scene in the trailer where in this food there's this dal and roti is given and it's poured on it. I mean,
Yeah.
like that food scene was like.
It was the only way
खाने
to.
दो बेचारे उसको.
The only way to have that roti was to let it soak in the water for a while, because it was so hard to eat.
And you ate that food.
I was surviving on biscuits and water. I just couldn't eat that food. It was going through me. So I was just surviving on. There's a kirana store there. You're
Yeah.
allowed to go twice a month,
Yeah.
and each one's net worth inside is 4,500 rupees. That's all you're
That's
allowed
it.
to spend. That's all you're allowed to spend. You're allowed to call that in from the family, and you only have 4,500 to spend. So I used to buy biscuits, water, and we used to have this handi system where we could just talk. 5-6 of us would sit together. They would eat the other food, and I was just like I said. I lost 17 kilos
Yeah,
in 2
you
months
lost 17
just
kilos.
eating biscuits and drinking mineral water. 1 bottle a day I used to keep. I'd have reserves because I knew that 4,500 will not last the whole month. So I just used to cap myself at 1 liter a day of just sipping water and eating biscuits.
And to say that you had all, I mean, given that how what your status is outside the jail, you had all the power that you could have. But imagine like what kind of leveler is a jail wherein you are with same with everyone.
Yeah, but I mean, I just didn't understand the fact that normally when someone from a different walk of life comes in, the VIPs and celebrities that come in, they're all given this 10 number barrack. So in that, it's a smaller room, but 5 people are there.
Okay.
And these are guys that may be slightly more educated, bank fraud, loan fraud, property fraud, and they're put there together. And it's still a horrible place. It's still bad food, drink. It's not really VIP, but it's a place for 5 people versus being in a room that's made for 50 and there's 250 people inside. So that I found difficult and a little. Maybe I have not reached that celebrity status yet where I get that 10 number wala, but it's okay. I stayed.
You
with-
better stay away. I'm sure you're away from everything. But
yeah.
now, Shahnawaz, now when you come up with the real life story, how much of it is reality? How much of it is dramatized? Because I'm sure not everything that he wrote in his memoir, which is now into a film, was dramatic enough to put on a big screen.
So funny enough, if you see the film, you'll realize we have not dramatized, so to say, whatever we have filmed. The only thing that we have narrated the film, I would say, is in a quirky manner, is in a dark, humorous manner. That's about it, and nothing else that you see in the film is dramatized, is elaborated than what it was. And trust me, the events that happens inside, the life that goes inside, is dramatic enough to hold your attention. You really don't need to put more masala in it, and that's what we've done. Yeah, the only masala they used to put was in the dal because the dal was really
didn't have enough,
not eatable. So they used to literally put farsan and some other masala to make it eatable. That's the only thing.
Like I couldn't get over in the trailer. People just couldn't believe he's Shilpa Shetty's husband.
Yeah, that was a fact.
I got that a lot.
Really?
Yeah, I got that a lot. They couldn't believe I've come into this barrack because all other celebs that came in were all put into, I'm not going to name them, but when they came, they were given 10 number or whatever, and a place which was a bit less crowded. So they couldn't believe that they put me here. So for them, I was a monkey in a zoo for a while. And after the first 10-15 days, they got used to the fact that Raj hai, theek hai. So he's one of us now. So manage it.
Raj, your mask became a very big hit and a disaster on both sides, or whichever side you want to see it from. But who is this guy who gave you the idea of wearing the mask and you wore it all for literally 2 years?
Yeah, 2 years.
And you yourself call yourself Sasta Kani hai.
Sasta Kanye West. It was this guy, this actor over here, Raj Kundra. He gave me the idea. He said, "You're pissed off with the media. You're not happy with the way the media trial played out." And I didn't want to give them access to me anymore. I didn't want to have photos. Shilpa's part of the fraternity, part of her business to be seen out there. And I said, "You carry on, but if you don't mind, I'm so peeved that I'm just going to be wearing a mask." I started wearing the mask, and lo and behold, it became a thing. And then this project came up, and I said, "You know what? I'm not a star. I have 1 star at home, and I think these masks has become a real star, and I'm going to keep it on me as a reminder, because those trollers that used to troll me all the time, that Sharminda hai, ye hai, wo hai, I'm going to keep that mask on as a reminder, and I'll take it off when the film is going to release or the trailer is released, so that nobody forgets. public memory shot.
I love the Iron Man mask. The Iron
I
Man
saved the best
mask
for
is-
last.
It's a
I
very
saved-
fabulous
yes.
what it
I
is.
saved the best one for last, and I always knew when that one was gifted to me from my sister, I said I'll wear this at the trailer launch. But yeah, I put together a collection of about 70, 80 different masks.
True.
And it became a thing.
Yeah.
Mask Man, today you Google Mask Man and suddenly my name pops up, and I said, gosh, it wasn't the intent in any way, and the mask has nothing to do with the film at all, nothing. But it became a thing,
Yeah.
and we used it, we played to the audience. I think that's what it was, nothing more than that.
My last question to you, Raj, is that will you, after this one, will you take up acting offers?
It all depends if people like my work. I had no intent of, I had no plan set. I just take, I don't plan my life. Whatever is now is happening, it's happening. I feel somewhere I enjoy entertaining people. I think I was born to entertain. From a young age, we used to go to our family parties. Music डालते थे और Raj tu naach. So I used to be like the heart and soul of the parties from that age. To all my business ventures I've done here, to IPL, to whatever I've been in part of. I think I've somewhere or another entertained through some curiosity or another. And I think I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the process. The bug might have bit somewhere. And let's see if this plays out well. Who knows? Never say never.
Okay. Your son is a big fan of Tiger Shroff.
Oh yeah,
is he
huge.
still?
Very much, very much.
He's got abs already.
He's already got his abs. He's got his mother's genes. So मतलब वो कुछ भी खाता है, मतलब his body just digests it well, and he's got lovely abs and everything. So
How old is he? About 10.
he's 11.
11.
Yeah, and he trains with Tiger at Fly Zone, which is this gymnastics place, and he's fantastic. Yeah, he's naturally gifted. I feel that.
Aren't you scared for your son at 11? He's doing what Tiger is doing right now.
It's pretty impressive. He's a really talented boy, and I don't know, today we all say it's cute and everything ना, वो अभी वो 10-15 साल में अगर हीरो बन जाएगा तो you start shouting nepotism. तो अभी क्या है कि चलने दो. Let's see what happens then.
Thank you so much for your time. Thank you guys.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Thank you so much.